I think Elune is more fun. Like, there is I guess a calming or satisfying part of Area 52 where you don't have to grind. But Elune is like more fun because one, it's seasonal server, there's progression on it. That part is fun to me. And I actually enjoy the journey of making the builds. Or if a build doesn't work out, having to do stuff to make it work, which is what we're about to do. Prestige the other character to get it because I'm tired of rolling for one talent. So, you know, some people think that's frustrating, but it's like getting that satisfaction of putting in the work. I mean, it really depends on what you're here to play for, like what you think or what you're trying to enjoy about the game. Like if it has nothing to do with the builds or like pressing the buttons and it's just about people, then like usually the seasonal server is going to be more people, more things going on. So by default, that's going to make that better for you. There are some ways to, you know, tilt things in your favor. I mean, I don't know when the last time, depending on when someone played the server, things are a lot easier to get. They double the amount of marks you get per turn in on the callboard quest a little while ago, and they also decreased the cap to 2,500 instead of 3,000 on the turn in. So that makes it that much easier. So yeah, it's still going to take 2, 3, 4,000 rolls to get like a maxed build per se, but you know, it costs less in currencies and how much you're playing to get there. And there's also the aspect of like the pressure of feeling like you have to make a build that performs at a certain level. So if you're trying to push raid trials or something like that, sure, there's a lot of pressure there to do that.
No matter where you are or what time it is, you have a lawyer.
Don't rely on the insurance company to treat you fairly. Call Science and Perk.
The insurance company wants to pay you.
But if you're just going to join normal groups or even heroic groups, and you're a DPS, I mean, heals and tank, I mean, even heals to a certain degree. I mean, heals and tank, there's certain thresholds that you just gotta have to hit. But yeah, like don't let other people tell you that you have to do a certain amount. Like just play what's fun. Okay, these are 8 per turn in. So 32, 40, and you just need to make one more, and that will be an even amount of turn-ins.
What is Dax are you?
Tracking all our cars on Carvana.
Need to make some regular bandages because I have that quest.
Dax's domain, we see all, so we always know what our cars are worth.
All of them?
All of them. Value surge, trucks up 3.9%.
That's a great offer.
Sorry about the ads.
Sell.
Been too lazy to download all the audio files.
On a value tracker today.
I think that's enough for the profession quest, and then we'll hop over and do the prestige. Let's see what else I need to put in here. How many bombs do I need to make? I got 7 turn-ins, 8 each. It's 56. How many did I make? So I need to make 8 more if I can. Uh, 4. So I need to be able to make 8 more heavy blasting. Or 4. 12 more. Well, here's hoping that there's one more heavy stone on the auction house. And there's not. Okay. What's the fastest area we can go to get heavy stone? And is it worth it? Rathy Basin, I'm guessing. Since that's also where iron is at. Iron deposit, yep, iron deposit. Let's see, there was also a gold thorn quest. I mean, if you're going to play the seasonal server, the best purchase you can do are the bundles. So like, I don't know if I can see them in here. Why do they call it the Celestial Observers? Okay, this is the thing that comes from it, but I'm pretty sure that's the name of the bundles. So like, especially at the beginning of the season, you buy like the 50 DP one, and like you're good. You're pretty set. You get like mount tomes, you get your books, you get some bags, you get. I have the capture set up for just this window, so I won't be able to pull it up very easily, but I can go look at the store really quick. I mean, that's the only thing I usually buy. Everything else is just opportunistic when stuff goes on sale. Like, that's the only thing I've ever really bought with my money. Like, especially if you want to save up, get like the huge one. So this season I was set to make a character that had like everything on it, so I bought the biggest one. So that got me what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 specs that I have here. And then the other thing, if you like making alts, is going to be the infinite 22 slot thing, the Fell War Chest. Fell Enchanted War Chest right here. So you buy this, and then you can deliver as many as you want. And then whenever you open them, each one has 4 22 slot bags in it. So you can just, every character you make, you can pull this over to that character and get yourself 4 22 slot bags. And then every season, you can sync this, and that way, you have unlimited 22 slot bags. And then you have a pet, the little green towel book looking guy. I thought that was going to summon him. It doesn't. You get a tabard. And then you get this Fell Infused Gateway, which is like another Hearthstone, which I can't use here apparently. But yeah. It's like a Hearthstone that your whole group can use. That one is like a pretty common answer to a lot of people whenever someone asks like, which one should I buy first. A lot of people go to that one. And then, yeah, you get some like cosmetics. Oh, and those bundles come with a sync as well. So if it's your first season, you can just sell it and make some gold. And then, if it's a season where you're trying to sync your collection from Area 52 because you bought stuff in previous seasons or something, and you use it, obviously. Yeah, the 150 DP one came with 4 30 slot bags, which is nice. It came with 6 specializations. It came with 2 sets of writing tomes for your ground mount, so you could do it on 2 characters. I think I still have my other one in the bank. Oh, and this season it also came with the personal bank. The little chest that people can drop, and it's like a guild vault for yourself. So that one then was actually kind of cool. Like, a lot of players could buy that really cheaply for gold early on in the season, like new players, because so many people, bought the bundle, but they've already had the personal vault from before, so they just sell it. So yeah, I mean, those I think are like some of the best values if you're gonna like play a season. I don't think it's the best value maybe to buy right now at this point in time in the season, especially if you're, if you play Area 52 and you kind of like it. Really don't know where the season's gonna be going, if at all. Oh yeah, I was searching for Goldthorn. Let's see if there was. I want to say it's in Arathi Basin as well, but yeah, everything else I just farm gold and buy it, because like you don't really use gold for anything else. Like, it's nice to be able to buy quests and dailies. I think the price on the board is too steep to just buy out the quests. I don't really care to do that. Like, even in professions, like, I can probably go buy these off the auction house for cheaper than 225 gold. So I'm pretty sure I bought all of the profession scrolls, the scrolls to get extra profession slots. Like, I was set on getting every single profession on this character. I bought these all with gold. I just did it earlier on in the season before things inflated too much. Depends on what your idea of soon is. I think it will start maybe in the summertime. They put way too many spinning plates up at one time. They got Conquest of Azeroth, OG9 server. They're rolling out. So Conquest of Azeroth is about to come out of its closed beta stage soon, supposedly. So maybe in a month or two. And they also said that they're going to do Wrath of the Lich King, probably opening that up on Area 52 sometime in Q1 or Q2 start this year. And between all that and the OG9 stuff working as well, they're gonna just sprinkle some seasonal updates here and there. Exactly. Soon TM. And then I just think they're gonna push this up through the most recent updated raid. So they're gonna finish all the raids, do the Isle, because we've never gotten to that point in the season. To the very, very end of TBC. I don't think last season we got to the very end, even though the updates were on Area 52 at the time, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, I think they're going to let the server go completely to the end of TBC, because that should be a first for seasonal, and then it'll end, and they'll figure out what they do next. And the next season, hopefully, will be the first season that we go into Wrath of the Lich King. So. But yeah, they put way too many things going on at one time. It's kind of annoying to me, because I think this is like a video idea, but most of my videos are guides, not just me yapping about opinions and things on the game, which I don't know how much people would want that. But I think they're kind of experiencing an identity crisis right now, with all the things they have going on. I mean, don't get me wrong. Conquest Azeroth does feel really good. I bought the beta access and was playing it. Still haven't done any in-game stuff yet. But I mean, it's a good game. It's a good, alternate WoW. But I initially came here for the class list, for the seasonal content, like the reset, like that feeling of ARPG and MMORPG. Like, that's why I play the game. So having all the resources spent on like OG9 Classic Plus and COA, like having a lot of resources split over there, that just is kind of feels bad for me personally. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's always a chance to scale. I mean, they're broadening the audience. So but even though I think they could have taken a little bit of a better read on what they could do now, because they literally are doing like all that stuff that I was talking about before with the stuff they have going on. It's all happening like in the first quarter of this year, between quarter 1 and quarter 2. So that just doesn't, I don't know, it just seem right. I mean, look at PoE. If you follow Path of Exile and PoE 2, I mean, they talked about how, you know, I think they're kind of going through the same thing that Ascension is right now. Like the PoE 1 season, I think, is like one of the longest seasons they've ever had. And they talked about how they just, did not math right on their resources and time spent between doing things with PoE 1 and PoE 2. And I think a big part of that was like how they're going to be 2 separate games. Like PoE 1 was still going to be a thing when PoE 2 came out. And yeah, so it happens to the best of them. But when you get down to it, it was a decision to do that. They decided to spread themselves that thin. So another like area that I feel like is similar between another game I like a lot, I don't play too much anymore. Legends of Runeterra. It was the League of Legends card game. They were supposed to be like the more agile, like we're going to tune and update, patch stuff for the PvP. The cards. It was going to be like the premier digital card game where, stuff gets tuned quickly and it's going to be a nice, competitive, and diverse meta. But they consistently fell through in pushing out their patches. And the times where players liked it the most, it wasn't like they were putting out brand new cards all the time. They were just like really quick on the, okay, this card is an outlier, this thing is an outlier, we're going to tune it and bring it back in, range with all this other stuff so it can shine. And that means the meta was diverse. What button am I looking for? Okay. And, there were a lot of options for a lot of people to play. And I think that's something that Ascension really needs to do. They need to slap down those huge outliers a lot faster, so that people like you don't feel like, get frustrated because, your build is, maybe you're missing something that makes it like great or even average. And when you're not even average, the gap between you and the top like 10% is ginormous, and it feels like you're not doing anything. Like you can't compete or like hang with the groups at all. So okay, I came here for the Heavy Stone, but Goldthorn's a bonus if I see any. I meant to go look to see if there is some here, but if there's not, whatever. Oh, you did? Yeah. Yeah, I loved that game. I mean, I still love it. And like Path of Champions, like it's still a good game. Like I think for a roguelike card game, like it's still really good. It's just I miss the PvP aspect. And that being up to date. There it is. Wait, is this true silver? No, it's iron. Alright, that's plenty. I'm not going to delay this prestige too much longer because I want to get it done like next hour. So what I'm not sure I want to do, if I want to prestige the main spec or just prestige the second one. I think I'm just going to prestige the second one because I want the main spec to still remain intact, to be playable. The only hesitation I had was like, you know, the main spec obviously has more scrolls to buy back for cheap, which if you haven't played since then, you can buy back scrolls on each spec. So like they're never actually lost. You can buy them back at a reduced cost. So. Nice. Yeah. I still watch like Sunny on YouTube. Like every now and then, because he's like probably the only other decent content creator that makes stuff for LOR. And honestly, it was probably like the only him, and I didn't really care for Grappler. I didn't really like his style. Oh, and Legend. Yeah, Sunny and Legend are two people I would normally watch. And also he liked playing, I love playing Zillion, like Bomb Printer, Cat Printer, those kinds of decks. Those are like some of my favorite, and he happened to play them. So, what are we here for? We're here for making bombs. And then moving over to the Locust Ranger. Oh, and I only needed one. I didn't even need that many.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile with a message for everyone paying big wireless way too much. Please, for the love of everything good in this world, stop. With Mint, you can get premium wireless for just
Okay, what do we need to send them? I think I put the other stuff in the shared vault.
Okay, one judgment. Anyway, give it a try at mintmobile.com/save.
Upfront payment of $45
See,
for 3 months
I guess
plan.
we can check.
$15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only. Then full price plan
We can
option
check to
available.
see if
Taxes and fees extra.
Goldthorn's on the auction house right now.
Shopping with your parents can be embarrassing.
Why would they sell jeans with holes in them? I'm going to speak to the manager.
Mom.
Sorry about the ads. Turn it down for a bit. Okay. There is Goldthorn on the auction house. I mean, did I need 10? I think I only had 3. I should have just bought this stack. That was dumb with me. And then I think I had... Let's just check this. Pearl. Okay, I got 2 of these, so I can make a purified Jaggle Pearl, which is a daily today. Nightfin Snapper. See if I have some of those. That's the other daily. Nightfin. Do we have any Nightfin? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Put those in there. Gotta go pick up the Goldthorn. Let's go ahead and get more Netherweave, I guess. Just get like 10. Just make as many bandages as we can. Let's put the gold thorn. How many was it? They only needed 10, so let's just put 10 in the shared. Whoops. And then let's put the rest in our tab where the flowers go. Alright, let's make as many heavy. Yeah, I think today's is heavy. Let's make as many heavy as we can. Let's play a different genre. Too loud. Let's see, how many is that? 94. Does that divide by 16? No, almost. So what's 6 times 16? 96? Yeah, I need 2 more. Okay. All right, let's switch over. Got scared there for a second. I was like, I did not just make 56 of these things for it not to work. Which I guess one of the other quests I had left over was the same ones, so I had to send these back to my main to turn in. One more. Oh, was that all of them? That's all I could do? I guess so. Alright. So we'll put those back. Wait. Oh, it's a purified shadow pearl, not jaggle. I'm not smart on that. Okay. Oh well. There was just the one gold thorn, and I guess I already had it, so. Alright, delete this off my list so I don't do it again. Okay, how many things we got? We got 500k marks. I mean, that's a decent amount to like roll something to get it to a respectable level. At least for what we're trying to do. That's personal. Alright, let's put on our heirlooms. Let's open this stuff up and delete it all, because oh whoops, yeah, we should not have done that, because now it's giving me crap gear. Guess it makes it easy to delete. And I'm realizing that I did not have a loadout. Okay, let's see how many slots this is. What am I missing? Okay, yeah, that does not go there. Okay, I'm missing a ring and a helmet. I had a derpy helmet, so that's easy. It's that one. And then the ring must be this one, maybe? Alright. Puts me up to 125 item level. Alright, here's the set pieces I was wanting to try. Cataclysm one. Oh yeah, that's right. The 4 set is a melee effect, not range. So this set is actually not in the running. I mean, it's possible that the tier 4 is still gonna do some good. We just never took the time to put it together. So we can try to do that. It's actually lower item level than what we have. Oh, here's the other one though. Yeah, this one, the Rift Stalker one looks pretty good actually. But what we have on is higher item level, so we'll just roll with that while we open the boxes. Well, we already had the chest. That's a bummer. Man, we got like a whole... Oh, we already had the pants. Never mind. Demon, Rift, Cataclysm. Those are the ones we're looking for. Alright. Pretty much sell everything else. Any of these trinkets something we want? Nope. Nope. How about necklaces? Nope. Rings. Nope. Alright, cool. We can pretty much delete everything then. Alright, now let's save this gear set. We'll just call it level 70 since we don't have any other specs on this character. And then we will put it away. Do we have heirlooms in here? We do. Is this one broken? Okay, no, it's just bugged on the UI. Oh, we got some potions in here. We don't need to go get that. Alright, we got some heirlooms on. Do we have some other heirlooms we can use? I guess we have the staff, but now we're good. We got weapons. That's fine. I guess all of our bazaar tokens are on the main, so we gotta go do that to get an aura. Unless someone was asking for... Nah, people are looking for groups right now, but it doesn't seem like any groups forming. Hello. Synthery, how's it going yourself? We're about to prestige and try to re-roll the Locust Ranger to get all the things that we want now that we've kind of tested a lot of things. Need to get some bazaar tokens. Let's just mail this one in case the chest is on cooldown. Because I think if we have open card slots, we can get everything that we want just by rolling from scratch, then just grinding and re-rolling for the one talent that we need. Nice. What is the... Have you done research? Like, what's the strong PvP builds right now? Because I have no idea. It's one of the things I've also wanted to do, just so I can go out and farm high risk without worrying about, or like with the intent of actually performing well if someone tries to gank me. But that takes time and effort to like sit down and figure out what's good and then figure out what's something I would actually like to play. What's the daily right now? What's this blonde belly guy looking for? It's dungeons today. Okay. I'm on the right spec. Yep. Oh, I need to use these scrolls really quick. Wonder how much of a build we can get just rolling these scrolls. Wait, I can't begin rolling until I've used all my skill cards? Like, I just need to, oh, that's locked? Why is that locked? I guess because this was supposed to be a healer build. So if I do this, is it gonna let me rapid roll? Yeah, okay. Wait, what? Oh, I re-rolled an ability. Needs to be a talent. Alright, cool. I don't know if I actually need to roll these or not, but cool. We'll lock that. I mean, we're hitting some. Swashbuckler in PvP, huh? So you just like shred people? Hey, there's one that we've been fishing for on the actual build, and we just got it randomly. That's cool. I don't know if they fix it, but I remember seeing people complain about how, I guess, like, because you're not using a slot with the item level differences and, like, the stat differences, especially in PvP, I guess for an issue with that build. Or just in general. I don't know if they ever did anything about it. We're just getting rid of these scrolls before we prestige, that's all. So that they go into the buyback area. Perfect. 10 left. It rolled 10. Don't have to do that. Okay. All right. Now we prestige. That was locked, apparently. Okay. Oh, that's right. We're in TBC now, so we go to this area. I forgot. Yeah, like I really wish that they made. I don't know. I think it's just kind of silly that there are such good PvE items and craftable items, but we have to go into high risk to get it. So, anyways. Let's see. Okay, so what's the greedy version of rolling this? I would like to see a high-risk PvE mode where they do world events, which they already kind of experienced or experimented with. Kind of like the Rift MMO, if anyone played that, remembers it. But like, you know, you make the world really dangerous, you have these events that happen, you have to group up with people to go do them, and they give you materials to make like the high risk crafting stuff. I think that would be fun. All right, so probably aspect of the hawk. Auto shot. Serpent sting. And I guess slice and dice. So I can force those synergies. Let's see, what are the epic options? Are any of the epic options we're wanting? Not really. Alright, what's the rare ones? Aspect hawk, already got. Oh, I guess Hunter's Mark. Do we take Hunter's Mark over Auto Shot or Serpent Sting? I mean, I guess we could take it over Serpent Sting. Just to get the rares out of the way. Yeah, I guess we could do this. Alright, and the reason we're doing slice and dice is try to get some of those synergies. So like compound speed, level 10. This is the one that we didn't get on the main spec and why we're re-rolling. So it happened so early, maybe we can get it. Cut the chase, level 25. Those are the two that we're wanting. So that's the logic behind doing that. And then hopefully we get some hunter stuff. Like, yeah, ideally we would, if I weren't trying to, if I didn't have a bunch of marks and I wasn't expecting to spend thousands of rolls to do this, and I would tell someone to put Serpent Sting and Steady Shot right here. But we're greed rolling this, so. Alright, let's hurry up and get level 10 so maybe we can join that Manstorm group right there. This is going to be kind of pain though, without any sort of ability.
Good fortune. Favor the road, traveler.
Arcanon Boros.
Literally just auto attacks this hunter. It's kind of wild. Oh, I already got enough for this. Just need to kill these guys. And then we can go Manstorm.
Good fortune. Blessing upon. May your days be long.
Do we want to go ahead and card anything? I think no. Well, what does Locust Ranger give us for synergy? Nah, we're just gonna keep it all open.
Let the light embrace you. Good health, no fighting.
Oh, yeah, we're in raid now. So we can't do anything, can we? Oh yeah, okay, that quest progress counted. Just can't drop quest items.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
It's to the point where we put Hunter's Mark on our main bar so that we can mark things and then auto attack them until it dies. Oh, let's run in for this Frost Nova. Yeah. Guess we can just keep spamming this. Oh, Energy Bolt. That's a better thing to cast over and over again. Why do I have aggro? Why? Oh, this one's interesting in Manastorm. I don't think I've ever gotten it. Just seems like it's just gonna be a massive. I guess the ads are all gone, so yeah, it's just everyone's gonna kill themselves in a raid. I ran back on my own trail, I think. Pushing M+ on Scuffed Cauterizing Flames build. Neat. I guess we could have taken Enslaved Demon. I didn't think about that. Totally forgot. We should have taken that level 1 instead of Auto Shot. Nice. Got Locust Ranger. Come on, swipe. Well, I was hoping a swipe would take this aggro from me, but apparently one Moonfire is just too much.
That's how you clear a room. Great job, team. Mix together.
Wait. What do we... Yeah, it must be bugged. I saw somebody ask for like ways to restart things and groups. It would be nice to have that in these sorts of situations. Okay.
May the light embrace you.
Guess let's just go ahead and go to Stormwind. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I was wondering why the health just kept rubber banding. I'm sitting here like, wait, do I not understand the mechanics? Need all the help we can get to boost up these auto attacks. That's neat. How does this work? It conjures one. Is it on the ground? Or is it just written that way for flavor? Don't ever recall getting this. Oh wait, actually. Oh, okay. Literally gives you an item. I see. Okay. Cool. I guess we can re-roll something now. Maybe we can get something cool. Let's see. Got any healer stuff we want to get rid of? Tank stuff. How about that? Let's get rid of tank stuff. Grappling hook. Okay. I mean, we already have powered shield, so it's not like getting rid of that's going to stop a synergy roll from happening. So this is a decent one to have for now. Like, it's cool that we already got a 5 of 5 version of this. Cool. We already got one honor among thieves. That's nice. Yeah, we can re-roll this so we don't get exposed armor for synergy roll. All right, cap 3 of 3 generic. That's not bad. Let's see, we can get rid of this so we don't get gouge, even though it is a cap 2 of 2. It's weird that all these ads are here in this fight when other ones, the ads are like all gone. Like the Crips fight, Akanai Crips. What is this line of sight? And this aggro. Oh, the bubbles underneath the normal one. Then we should just be taking them to the end. I guess a non-tank has aggro right now, and I don't think they know what to do with it. No AoE whatsoever. This is painful. Right? I don't have any AoE. Nope. Guess I can throw Flame Shock on my bars. Whoa, it puts us up there. Okay. Dark Surgeon. I was trying to remember that enchant name yesterday and could not for the life of me recall it. AFK for just a second. Be right back. All right, back.
You made that look easy.
I remember dying on this one a lot early on this season, pulling the whole room like that. So I guess it still happens. have an AoE ability. Wow, we survived. I think that's the most pulled in this room and survived. I knew I shouldn't have pressed that. Come on, anything that can take aggro. Like, anything. Oh my god.
And that's how you do it. What portal coming up?
Alright, let's get rid of that heal we just got. 2 heals, actually, we can get rid of. Alright, cool. Oh, I'm dying, aren't I? Yep. See, what's the other heal? Renew. Oh, we got 2 heals to get rid of. 2 more.
Portal's ready. Time to get going.
Here's another one where I feel like... Wonder how many people get the... Oh, it's just the elementals, my bad. Not the players that get the fire. So, it's actually easier. So, more targets for them to follow. Also, more people not to realize they're being targeted. Yeah. And what are the builds that are like destroying in PvP? Just out of curiosity, in PvP. Yeah, I'd imagine. Because, like, one with the light, like, once they fix the spell power, melee, and, like, seal scaling nonsense, like, it's still really good melee and sustain. Are we to the point now where, oh, we had a lot of people leave? Okay. Just realizing we're down to 9 people. I feel like with the potions, we just ignore the orbs. It's interesting, that ability. It must like do an area of effect thing on the ground or whatever target you're shooting at, because it kept shooting after stuff died. Haven't used it very much. I think it'd be fun to do like, I don't know, just like a normal ranger, like just basic ranger, where you're just doing like pet and bow and arrow things. No elements, no crazy spells, nothing like that. Just okay. Earth shock, that's good. Oh, we're gonna heal him. We're healing him. Oh, he's a hunter tank. You know what? We haven't leveled up our abilities in a minute. That might help. Stunned for years. Grab this heart. Our DPS is split so bad right now. I mean, if this group has an actual tank and stuff, I think I'd rather go join that. did not see, like, this thing just shoots everywhere, I guess. I did not know it did that. Haven't used this ability ever. I mean, I guess it says up to 10 targets in front of you. So is that like just your whole 180-degree field in front of you? Hey, people are doing just as little damage as I am. Unless this is a fresh group of really low. No, they're not that low. So if I stand back this far, is it going to hit everything? No, okay. I mean, I guess there's a range, 35 yards, so. Uses volley modifiers. That bad, huh? I guess people would just rather turn their brains off and just like wipe on things and go next. I mean, who knows how many people are just like AFK half the time. Alright, that's a lot of reroll scrolls. Forgot you get them at 60. Might try for a few things. It's almost reroll time. Oh, okay. See you later. That's turtle.
Who's bad? That's right. We bad.
Oh, I've never used this ability before. That's neat.
One portal coming up.
Ah. My bad, didn't see the ads there.
And that's how you do it. One portal coming up.
I wonder if this boss will be enough to get us to 70. Because we're at 68 and a half. Since it's level 10? Maybe? Or is it the 9 to 10 is what gives us the good XP? Not quite. Guess so this will be a good chance to update the architect while we roll this, because I haven't updated it since like shortly after the video.
You're down, but not out, right? Don't worry, I'll save you.
Yeah, well, I mean, the whole thing about Blood Forge is that it has PvP power on it, and you can look at your character sheet and see what PvP power does for you. But like, if it's just, you know, Blood Forge versus PvP gear, it's just stats, you know. But generally, the Blood Forge gear might be somewhat better because you have more itemization options, because it's PvP versions of PvE gear. Are you serious? 1.5 bars? Okay. So it's not necessarily the Bloodforge label itself. It's, you know, the PvP power and the stats.
What is this? You must forgive me. I was not expecting company. Somewhat preoccupied right now. But no matter. As I am a gracious host, I have longed for a good adventure.
Wow, we're doing the corner strat. Wow. All right, done. All right. I'm going to go take a quick break before we sit down to re-roll. Cool. Completed that. Make sure that I'm just going to get everything ready really quick. Kind of go buy the stuff. Save heirloom set. Let's put on level 70 stuff. Don't know if the prestige caches look at your current item level, but definitely want to make sure we do that. Let's claim all these. Then let's max this out. Alright. We will be back to do the re-rolling. yeah. Yeah, I think it was kind of wild to me to see Ascension ads after playing it for a while on YouTube like that. Like an ad like that for a server, like a private server. Okay. We're going to pause the music for a bit because we're going to be recording this for the actual video. Which means I also want to go somewhere more quiet. So we're going to the Night Elf zone. Okay. Do I have unclaimed rewards? I do. Wow. These must have been put in since I started this character, and I don't think I've ever prestiged this character. Alright. Hey, what's up, Smilo? Yeah, I think I know where I want this to go. So we're going to give it a real. Let's see what we can get with like 579k. Wait, I guess I can repurchase too. I only got that many to repurchase on this spec. I mean, I guess I should do that first, right? It's only 20k. It's only 33. Yeah. That's good. Are you kidding me? I have to click this again. Okay. Are you still playing Elune, Smilo? All right, so we got that many, and we only spent like 50k for 300 talent scrolls and 100 other ones. Dang. Alright, doggo. All right. Got that settled. All right, let's see how far we can get with these. I guess let's see what we got from our prestigious cache. I think we're on agility still. Oh. Those are not the ones we needed. Didn't expect to get anything good from that. Oh. Wow, look at that bow. That's nice. All right. I mean, lose a lot of agility, but the weapon damage, it's pretty nice. Okay. Where's our other one? Thought we had another prestigious cache. I guess you just get the one. Yeah. That's a pretty good one. All right. Scrolls. Is that all the scrolls that we have? Yep. Don't feel like clicking through cards right now. All right. So we got full. Oh, I accidentally left these in here from before. Rip. Okay, well, that's why we got Locust Ranger whenever we ding 30, because I forgot to remove those cards. This spec was going to be a Grove Ranger hybrid before, but whatever. Okay, so the whole reason we rerolled this, we still have our main spec number 1, but we prestige because we were really just chasing after some sort of attack speed buff, whether that was the automatic firing version, which we happened to get while leveling, or the compound speed setup. So that's what we're looking for. And of course, getting all the other pieces together. So we're just going to go through and actually, I guess I can just go ahead and lock all build spells to see what we get. Not very many. And like some of these aren't even the final, like aren't the best versions, I don't think. Yeah, that's a pretty typical Halen move to like spend all this time getting ready, going to do things, and then forgetting that I still have my cards in and everything. So, oh, I was just looking at talent just a second ago. So, yeah, we got a number of stuff. All right. I think I want to do. Let's get rid of all the heals really quick. Let's just reroll that one. Let's get something in the realm of where we want to be. Moonfire stuff. There might be a couple things we could use if it hit a synergy roll. I like the Wrath of the Air Totem. I didn't have that before either. Let's get rid of Shadow Form so we don't get all that Shadow Priest synergy. All right, let's get rid of this talent. Nope, don't want feral stuff. Don't want that kind of stuff. So the goal here is just to get everything that's like in a direction. So we're looking for stuff like poison synergies. So anything to do with poisons, we're going to keep for now because we don't have actual poisons. We're looking for anything that's just typical hunter stuff to keep us in that area. We're looking for some combo things because we're trying to do potentially the compound speed. And of course, we're looking for Wrath synergies, so we can do Wild Wrath. We don't have Wrath itself yet. So yeah, those are the things. And of course, the actual Locust Ranger things, which have a lot to do with poisons. So poisons itself. Let's just do instant poison. Toxic strikes, venom coated blade, toxic surge, that kind of stuff. So those are the big ones. And then once we do that, we can start going over to rapid roll. But for now, we don't want to pass up anything that's potentially synergistic. See, so like this one's hunter-esque, so I'm just going to keep it. Even though we're not really into traps, we probably should get rid of it soon. This one, Sinister Strike. I think we still need combo point stuff. I guess we have Honor Among Thieves, so we're good there. We can get upgrades on that. The only other one we want is Cut to the Chase. So I guess we don't need much more synergy because we already have Slice and Dice. We already have a talent and the ability. All right, we'll keep that. We'll keep that because it just boosts her nature damage, and we wouldn't mind sitting on this for a bit. That's 6% damage to a source that's most of our damage. So even though it gives us an upgrade chance, we'll still keep it. Malice is not a bad one. It kind of sucks as 1 of 5, but actually no, we will get rid of this one because I don't want to hit like multiple upgrades on one. This one sucks, but it only has well, it has synergy with multiple stuff, but it's fine. We'll keep it for now. Come here, shot. That's a good pickup. Because now it will trigger some synergies with talents that we need, like a lot of those that do poison stuff that mention Chimera Shot, like Venom Coated and Blood Venom, I believe. Nah, it doesn't mention it there, but anyways, you get what I'm saying. We'll keep Steady Shot since we don't have Locust Shot yet. We'll keep that since it's just vanilla. Are there any talents that synergize with Haunt that also might give us a roundabout way to do to get like a Wild Wrath or something? I mean, I guess like it's a chance that we get some of these other things. Like this could synergize with Wrath of Pestilence, which could then give us a synergy to get a Haunt or a Wrath. So I guess we'll keep it for now. It's not the worst thing to have. This is like super duper splitting hairs on decision making. We'll keep Cold Snap because oh no, we want Arcane Power, not the other one. Never mind. I was thinking of the other cooldown for mages. I guess we'll keep Aim Shot. At least it's Hunter, even though a lot of the Hunter talents that involve Aim Shot we don't really care about. We'll keep Ice Block as a survivable or utility. We'll keep Slow Fall. Just random vanilla utility. And we will keep Envenom since it references poisons, and hopefully it gives us some poison talents when we get to roll that. I guess we'll keep Devotion Aura. Yeah, there's only one talent that we already have that it can synergize with. Okay, so far, let's just go in here. Did we get anything? Lock all build. So all this other stuff, I guess I was keeping these balance things because I thought it would give us a chance to get some talents to get nature damage and stuff, but we can go ahead and get rid of these. And we got a lot of combo point generating things to keep us in there. So probably just keep one thing that does combo points, like Eclipse Strike. And then we'll get rid of the other ones, and we can get rid of these other balance stuff. But so we've narrowed it down. We got rid of all healer stuff. We got rid of tanking stuff. We got rid of like warrior. So right now we're kind of in that nature hunter rogue zone, which is where we want to be. So that was the goal with rolling those abilities off first and targeting them. All right, Serpent Sting. That's the kind of stuff we want to see. It's a common, but it's a common we need. Pain suppression, that's a good utility that we can keep for now. Arcane Shot, I think I usually got rid of this one when I was rerolling before because it was more trouble than it was worth. It kept giving me tons of synergies with Arcane. I mean, same thing with Aim Shot. It's not really what we want to keep, but we can only roll one thing at a time. Oh wait, so Flare Strike, I actually have this on my main build. It's not the smoothest to fit in with the rotation, but it is a 10% damage buff. So it's nice, and it also is, you know, some AoE damage. So like it's okay. So we'll keep it for now. We don't really want pain suppression, though, do we? Nah. Okay, rapid fire. That's a good hit. And then the other thing I messed up at level 1 is I didn't take demon. I was trying to greed everything I could, and I just ended up with a bunch of rares. And I even searched epic starting ones, and I was like refreshing my memory, like, oh, what do I want here? And yeah, totally whiffed. Do we keep Wind Fury to get? Well, we normally don't have room for the talents to boost things like what's it called? Stonebiter, Rockbiter, weapon. Yeah. Oh, there's not even any. Okay, yeah, we're not. We can get rid of Wind Fury weapon. Okay, Wrath. Nice. I think I'm almost to the point where I want to start rolling some talents. Because if we could hit some poison talents, that would help us hit poisons on the abilities. I mean, there's, again, like this is like hair splitting decision making, but, you know, I kind of just want to get to a certain point where a good chunk, because I haven't rolled almost any talents. I have crazy random talents, so I just want to get a bulk of it in a certain direction. Let's get rid of this trap one. Let's get one more good ability, and then we'll move on to talents. I mean, I guess that is a fire totem. Do we have one? That doesn't count. that doesn't count as good. Let's get rid of aim shot. Does death mark count? So I'm more choked on the talents than I am abilities. So if I could, like, I mean, a part of me wants to say that if I had death mark, I could pass up on stuff like honor among thieves, or even compound power. I mean, I guess it's worth it because, like I said, I usually have more ability essence. Like just foregoing the whole totem synergy, because again, I'm so choked on talents that totems, it's like not worth having all 4 for the totem talents to give you all the like passive buffs. So we'll keep it for now so we can speculate. All right, now let's go start re-rolling talents that we don't want. We're going to start with the lowest number ones that do things for, or that are like healing based, tanking based, that kind of thing. So Gift of Nature, that's 4 or 5, but so Purification, 1 of 5. This is a, not only does it do healing spells, but it also has 4 of 5 things to upgrade. So we won't get rid of this, because if we get an upgrade roll, we'd rather it land somewhere else. And we're going to keep this because it's a 1 of 1. And, well, we're going to be rolling talents for a while. So we got rid of 4 upgrade hits. So we're going to move on and find another talent that is similar to what we just rerolled. And I think we can do can be learned, known, and this should give us all the talents that are X of X or X of Y that are not fully, so we can learn more of these and we know them. So that's one way you can filter to find the ones that I was talking about like that. So this is a good one. It's 1 of 3, and it references a lot of abilities that we don't want to hit when we were rolling abilities. So we can eliminate this to get rid of some upgrade chances as well as some synergy rolls that we may not want. And this one is fine. Even though it has an upgrade chance, we don't really, it's only 1 more upgrade and we don't mind getting more hit chance for now. That's a good hit. This is a 3% damage talent that we don't mind having. Don't want this. We do want to reroll this because it references spells that we don't want to be getting synergy rolls with, but it's a 3 of 3. So for now, we'll move on and start rerolling other things. This one's not the best. Well, we'll just get rid of it because if it were like 4 or 5, I'd maybe keep it for now. But okay. Improved poisons. This is actually the only poison talent that I did end up keeping in the final version. I did not keep the like damage to poison talents because it was just better to keep all the 3% to all damage talents. So that one we not only did we want, but we also needed for the poison synergy. Okay, so this one's generic. Doesn't really do anything for us. It's maxed out 3 of 3. Doesn't pollute our synergy rolls, so we're just going to leave that one be and move on to one that we really want to get rid of. This one references Ice Block, which we already have. We're keeping it as a utility. It only needs one upgrade to be maxed out, so I think we'll keep that one for now. This one, let's get rid of aggression, actually. We already have devotion aura anyways, so it's not going to cause a synergy roll for something that we don't want since we already have it. So yeah, let's get rid of this one. Okay, Master Tactician's a good one. I think that's one we kept in the build anyways. Now let's get rid of this one, Devotion Aura. Pursuit of Justice, pretty vanilla. 2 of 2. That's fine. We'll keep it for now. Again, the goal is to get rid of synergies that we don't want and spots where upgrades can land where we don't want them to be. So this one, it's Hunter, and we do have Black Arrow in our rotation in the final form. So even though we don't keep this one, we like it to be here to hopefully give us a synergy roll for Black Arrow when we're rolling our abilities. So we're going to keep that one. We will keep Barrage. It's one that eventually falls off in terms of usefulness. We'd rather have a 3% damage over that, but we'll keep it for now. Okay, Frost Ward. Yep, let's get rid of this one. Nether Protection. We have worse things that a upgrade could land on, I guess, so yeah, rather get rid of this than that. I can't remember if we kept Rapid Killing, but we'll keep this one for now. All right, I think we're in a place where like most things are good. Let's now check the talents that were not like fully upgraded. Or excuse me, the ones that didn't need or didn't have upgrades. So like the 1-of-1s and stuff. So now we're going to do it kind of like the same thought process as abilities. We're getting rid of things like that just aren't in the archetype that we want. So Noxious Stings, that's a good one. And it's already 3 of 3. Pretty sure we keep that one in the final. We'll keep that one because it's fully upgraded and it's just a 3% damage. Even though it, I think it references abilities, but you know, we take those because 3% damage is 3% damage, even though it pollutes our synergy roll pool. Grove Ranger, we do not want that. You know, since we carded it on accident there, so. This one, I believe we kept in the final. It sucks that it's 1 of 5, but we'll keep it for now. Yep, this is one we keep as well, just for the time being. I'm pretty sure we keep this in the final one too, because the steady shot, I mean, we're firing a lot of locust shots and steady shots. Yeah, I think we can keep this one for now. Can't remember. I mean, there's plain critical strike chance talents. You know, they just give us 5% crit that we'd rather have, but this one's good for now. It's better than what we just rerolled, obviously. All right, Honor Among Thieves upgrade. That's fine. We actually haven't had that many upgrades. I guess when you rapid roll, you see more. We're rolling one at a time still. We will keep this one once we get through all these other one-offs that are bad. If we still want to reroll it, we'll keep it now because it's 3% damage. And we will keep this one because it's 5 of 5, won't soak up any upgrade hits, and it's just chance to hit 5%. So that's why we're keeping it, even though obviously we're not doing anything with the other parts of the talent. It'd be cool if they put in some like bow specialization talents that did more cool things like this. That would be nice to see that. I mean, you could argue that some of the other talents, that's kind of what they are, even though they're not named specialization, but that's on my wish list. Okay, again, like here's an example where we had an upgrade roll and it landed on something we didn't really care about. The only reason we had it was to hopefully get Black Arrow synergy, but it is what it is. Oops, I meant to re-roll that one. All right. I was contemplating doing the testing of all the different armor and stat types before rolling, but we'll definitely keep mental quickness for now. I think there is a world where we just don't take mental quickness, but you never know. And like it would have been nice to have two specs that work well, one with and one without, and compare the two to see how much of a difference it makes. All right. Yeah, we do want this. I heard that this, well, I saw some patch notes that did some changes with like the immolate, the interrogators immolation type stuff, and it seemed like it would be good now. Okay. Hopefully the summon demon text on this means that it will give us a synergy roll for enslaved demon, like the permanent, the demon tame. So we are going to keep this because we want that. And, you know, if it has upgrades and we keep it for a while, let's say we don't get the other one that increases our flat damage and crit, you know, we're happy to have that talent in the meantime. Yeah, this one gives us steady shot damage, reduces our damage taken. We probably don't want it in the end product, but it's 3 of 3, so we'll keep that one for now. This is one that like I found myself keeping because it was just like okay to have, because all of our damage is physical in nature, anyways. But for now, you know, 1 of 2, I'll get rid of it. Like if we had the 2 of 2, I would have kept it. We'll just get rid of it for now. It's like a worse version of the 3% damage talents. I sped it up by using this command down here that I just made a macro out of. I will show it here on screen. Actually, I'll put it in the chat for you, so you can copy paste it. There you go. Yeah, no problem. Someone will inevitably ask for it in chat, like every now and then, too. So now you can be the person to post it. All right, so yeah, this is what I'm talking about. It's another one, maxed out, 5% crit, so we'll keep that. All right. Now the upgrades start rolling. At least we got a good amount of things, got rid of a good amount of things before we started hitting them. Okay, cool. This is one of those black arrow synergies. Increases our damage of hunter shots, stings, and abilities by 10%. So we do keep this one, like, till the end. We would keep that one for the range, but it references fireball, so I'd rather not. There's another one that we do want. It applies what does it do? I think it spreads our swarm. Insect swarm. Yeah, Nature's Reach. Your non-periodic spells have a 100% chance to spread your insect swarm to all enemies. So whenever we proc Wild Wrath, or we shoot the Wrath out, it'll do that. The only problem is it spreads the current time left on the target. So if there's only 3 seconds left on Insect Swarm, when it spreads a 3-second long Insect Swarm. If they change that, it would be huge for the Locust Ranger. Okay, we'll keep this one too because it references the demon, so we can hopefully roll that, so we'll just keep it. I guess we'll keep this one. It's haste. What's the worst we could have? Well, I mean, we could roll Crusader Strike and Judgment on the synergy. Yeah, it's whatever. Alright, we'll keep Deathbringer for now. Those do get outscaled. So if you're a newer player and you haven't done a lot of Elune stuff and you have these Deathbringers and like all these other ones that just give you free damage, some of them, you know, stay relevant higher up, like something to do with their scaling, but like these usually fall off. Like sometimes you almost want to just have a 3% damage over this. It just depends on the build, I guess, and how you're scaling it. Like if you're a shadow build, you have a bunch of shadow damage multipliers or stuff to increase it, then it probably does better. Yeah, we do want this one. It gives us bleed, so if we get hunger, is it hunger for blood? You know, that's a cool cooldown. Cool cooldown. That's a nice cooldown to have. Omen of Harm. Yeah, we don't need that. We don't use it. Yeah, we keep this one. I guess we'll keep Arcane Concentration. Are we to the point now where I guess we can reroll this one now since it was 4 or 5, so we decided it was low risk to keep it. I think we're almost to the point where we can rapid roll. Yes. Before TBC release, there was a world where we were doing Eclipse and like Haunt and like all the other the Harbinger of Doom synergy stuff. Way too many talents to make that work. Okay, well, here we go. We're back on murder, but this time 2 of 2. So we're okay to keep this one. It's doing something for us in the time being. Well, looks like we do. No, that one. Yes, we can get rid of this elemental reach, I guess. But our goal right now is to get everything to a point where every single thing that we have in our build is at least doing something for us or not working completely against us. And, you know, once we're to that point, we can feel safe rapid rolling. The reason why you want to roll 1 by 1 before that is because, well, when you rapid roll, you don't see all the stuff in between, even if it's mediocre, or like something that is, like I said, doing something for your build. So that's why we're doing it 1 by 1 right now. Man, we are just gonna 1 at a time upgrade that one. I mean, it's fine. I'm not complaining, but it would be nice if it would have been nice to get like, you know, 1 or 2 or 3 at a time. Yeah, this is one of those totemic, the totem synergy ones, which, like I said, I think there's a world where we don't take that because we could use a talent on something else, and then we could, you know, only keep talents that actually help, or totems that actually help us. I guess we'll keep it for now. Okay. Yeah, I think we're to the point now where everything does something for us, and you know, we'll just pick the worst thing like stuff like this, to roll off in rapid roll. So next we need to edit the build. There's a few things I think I need to add. So range, attack, speed. We need to add this combat parachute package in here. It's either this one or the compound speed. Compound speed is one more ability because we use well, technically it's a lot more talents, because in order to get compound speed going, we need these. We need these 2 talents. We want compound shot to refresh it using cut to the chase. We need honor among thieves, or well, actually we don't need honor among thieves if we have that. So that's 2 talents, 1 ability, and then slice and dice itself is an ability. So it's actually 3 talents and 2 abilities as opposed to 2 talents and 1 ability. So technically, from that point of view, combat parachute is better. But I think it might be more damage overall because we have that speed up indefinitely. So we'll see. It's hard to calculate because the combat parachute is only 6 seconds every 30 seconds of attack speed, but it also boosts your shot damage during that time. And if you can do your Chimera shot reset like combo during that buff time, that could be a lot of damage. It's also more thinking though. So it's more stuff. It's so the compound speed might be easier to play. All right, so we added that. Sorry, Smilo, we are not doing the forbidden technique anymore. Yeah. Just wasn't worth it in my opinion. It's just better, make everything else better, or make everything else hit stronger. What other poison things we still have here? Yeah, we don't need this anymore. I think lethality and improved poisons are the only poison buffing ones that we want. Let's go ahead and get this person invited. Yeah, man, just happens, you know. It's neat, it's cool. I even made a macro for it and everything, but I was just wanting simple. All right. I guess what I want to do is get rid of the other. I think this is everything we want. Plus some other like random pickups that we would like to have. Got both speed packages on here. Plague Swarm. Do we have double Insect Swarm as well? Yeah, we got Insect and Plague. We'll take the spot weakness kill shot, but we don't necessarily want it. Pretty much what I landed on is like you want things that either make your main rotation do more damage or you're doing your main rotation. Anything outside of that, it's just less damage. All right, I think we're good with this. So I think we're good to resave this and rapid roll it. Let's do the abilities first, because I think we have a talent that synergizes with all the abilities that we want to get. I guess we'll keep this because it's a sting, but don't really care about it. Viper Sting, there we go. You know, when I first made a Locust Ranger, I was like, I don't need Viper Sting because I didn't read correctly. Yeah. I'm open to keeping some like AoE options, because that's what we struggle with, because it just takes so much setup to do good AoE, unless we can just sit there and wail on one target. Yeah, we don't need that. Poisons, awesome. That's perfect. We needed that early. Okay, great. So now we have that to trigger synergies as we start going through our talents. Which means I think we're good on dropping Envenom. Well, I mean, yeah, we wanted Envenom to help with our talents to try to get poison synergies, and now we actually have poison, so we don't need this anymore. All right, we'll keep kill shot in case we get the other one, so it's not a complete dead thing. Black arrow, perfect. We're off to a good start. So we want Locust Shot instead of Steady Shot still. We need Stone Shard. I think I like keeping both Stone and Earth Shock, so we can Stone Shard and Earth Shock, so we can keep the Booming Echoes buff up 100% of the time. Well, we'll keep Crusader Aura. It's fine. All right, Insect Swarm. Great. Did we already get Plague, though? No, we did not. Okay. We'll keep multi-shot for now. Really wish they would make this not reset every time. We'll keep the resistances. Just cuz. Locust shot. Wow. Nice. All right. So now we can reroll steady shot. But I mean, we'll keep it just because it's taking a spot and reinforcing our synergy rolls. So until we don't have anything else to reroll, we'll keep it. So I don't think we're into AoE that channels. So like keeping multi-shot is nice to have some AoE for now. But yeah, channeling that is not, even though this does seem good, I didn't use it until recently. Like it seemed like it did quite a bit of damage, but yeah, doesn't quite work for us. I kind of wish I had concussive shot from time to time. So, well, no, actually, it gives us synergies for stuff that we don't care about. Big game is not worth it. Wow, we're just getting hunter stuff that we don't want. Hunger for blood, great. Awesome. That is a good hit. Okay. Let's see. Do I want... I guess we don't need Eclipse Strike because we have Slice and Dice and all of the talents synergize with that. All the talents we want synergize with that, not a combo point generator. So, Plague Swarm. Man. We're getting there. Like at this point, I don't think we have... At this point, I think we can use the rest of our rerolls, those scrolls, on talents. Yeah, so we have 196 scrolls left, right? We can use them on abilities or talents. I don't know if we have... Oh, wait, yeah. I guess we do have a good number of abilities. But like, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 13. So we only need to hit 7 more. And like a couple of these, like Wind Fury, we actually don't want. So because we have Wrath of Air. Oh, it's Spell. I mean, Wind Fury Totem doesn't really help us either. So whatever. I think Wrath of Air is the less common one. I think you see more Wind Furies than you do Wrath of Air. I guess we would rather have Totem of Wrath over Searing Totem. Like Shamanistic Rage and that whole package is kind of like extra. True Shot's extra. So at this point, you know, we only need to hit like 6 more things and then we're pretty much done because we can card in the rest. So I guess we'll keep rolling abilities for now for a little bit longer. But I'm pretty happy with what we got so far. Stone Shard's a huge one though. We do want that. Rockbiter's a huge one, and Summon Felguard. Twisted Mind solves all of our hit issues. So, man, it's a good amount of damage. Shredding Shot's an interesting one. But it's a GCD to keep it up. There is a talent that makes it kind of cool to have. And early on, I was using it, but I don't think it's where we want to be. Silencing shot's a good one. Do I have? I don't think I have that on the build. I should probably put it on there, because like, you know, if you raid or do stuff, that and solar beam are good to have. I feel like frost, fire, and shadow resistance are more common, so maybe I could roll one of those away. I mean, grappling hook is like the worst movement, but it's the movement we got. So I guess we're getting rid of Wyvern Sting. It's least useful of all that. I mean, obviously I can get rid of one of the auras, but yeah, focus burst. It's just not worth pushing that button. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Seeing here hundreds, thousands of rolls and not getting anything. Now it's starting to feel more familiar. That dopamine of all the like hits early on. Okay, we're gonna finish off these ability rolls, and then I actually have to go. And we will continue this either tonight or tomorrow. All right, that's it for those. Okay, so we actually have pretty good base down. I mean, we have everything to do our main rotation. That's the important part. I think, right? Yeah, I mean, we still don't have the attack speed buff, which is what we re-rolled for. But we can play the spec currently with the abilities. We still need the enabling talents, but we have 800 rerolls to do, and hopefully we can get the bulk of those. And we also have pretty much a whole call board of PvE dailies to do. Almost. Yeah, 74. We cleared out a lot of professions today. So yeah, we got a lot to do, and hopefully, you know, within a week we can roll it completely. And I think it'll be cool to also have this different version to compare to our spec 1. So, all right. Well, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow, subscribe wherever you're at to see whenever we continue. And then eventually, you know, there'll be a edited, formatted video coming out. So I appreciate you hanging out, all the questions and comments. Y'all have a good one. Talk to you later.